Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As the founding president of Tamir, it is indeed a true pleasure to reminisce and tell all about the founding of this outstanding organization, whose motto is promoting quality of life in a Jewish environment for people with developmental disabilities, and join in the tribute being made to Mark Palmer on his retirement. In 1980, when our son was turning 19, my husband Jerry and I started to look into a group home setting which would allow Michael to live independently with his peers with dignity in a Jewish environment. After touring the RENA facility in Toronto and their long waiting list, the executive director saw our hesitancy about having our son live so far away. She mentioned to us about the possibility of creating a similar home in Ottawa. And so the seed was planted and became our driving force for the next 5 years as we started to make this dream a reality. We first invited other parents to come forward, which was no easy task in those days. We worked with Jewish Family Services and studied the local needs situation, as well as the client situation at the nearest institution, Rideau Regional Center in Smiths Falls. Draft proposals to the ministry were prepared, as well as our first bylaw and receipt of our official charitable designation. The Jewish guidelines, which made us unique, were prepared by our very own Rabbi Reuven Bulka. My mentor was Jackie Holtzman, who was then working with the Social Planning Council, and Mark Max created the Tamir logo. While awaiting government approval, we were forced to do our own fundraising. First, we held an elegant L'chaim cocktail party under the distinguished patronage of the wife of the ambassador from Israel to Canada. This was followed by the sale of memberships, donor cards, and the fundraising efforts of many service organizations and shuls. Tamir was recognized by our Jewish Federation, who assisted in our budget shortfall in the early years, and who continue to do so with special projects, and the ongoing support of the Jewish community at large. In 1985, after being faced with a local family emergency, Tamir rented a townhouse and opened its doors to 3 residents with the support of a residence director and volunteers. In 1990, Mark Palmer became executive director, whose very first challenging task for so many committees, the establishment of a committee for housing, operating budgets, admission criteria, policy manuals, etc. And slowly, an infrastructure started to form for Tamir. Mark's foresight and conscientious efforts brought Tamir to unbelievable levels whenever a need arose. Hallmarks of his leadership include building flexibility into all housing and program options because Tamir participants have diverse needs. Tamir offers outreach services, respite care, Judaic programming, and a day program that features life skill learning, job training, and leisure activities. Tamir's March break and summer programs enable children to enjoy camps with one-on-one counseling. Mark always strove for the inclusion and integration of our Tamir participants. In the past several years, Mark's drive and determination led him to concentrate on the establishment of an integrated living center which will cater to the specific needs of clients with complex life and medical challenges, and that of seniors. This is awaiting government approval. Tamir could not have done this without the support of the Ontario Ministry, the highest level of guidance, supervision, and leadership of Mark Palmer, his core management team, who have been with him for many years, as well as dedicated and compassionate staff, and the hardworking efforts of past and present board of directors. The ongoing advice, support, and collaboration with Rena has been invaluable. Unfortunately, we lost our son due to kidney failure at the height of COVID in April, but our family cannot help but dwell about the impact that Tamir had on Michael's life, enabling him to thrive in a safe setting and to be fully accepted in both the Jewish community and the community at large. Whether clients came from institutions or living at home, to see them flourish, become friends and experiences, and enjoy social and religious occasions has meant a world of peace of mind for the parents and families of our special loved ones. And so this evening, Mark, I would like to thank you for making my dream a reality for the developmentally handicapped, and wish you good health and peace and happiness on your well-deserved retirement. All the best to you, Mark.